Look at this dude.
Whoosh, everybody, welcome back to another video. Hey man, if you haven't already done so, make sure you are subscribed to the channel, smash the like button, click that bell while you're at it so you could be a part of the Post Noti gang family, best family on YouTube. That's no cap, hands down. Hey man, we are here for internet I can never say the last part of it. A narcissist, anarchist. I think that's how he pronounced anarchist. You correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, man. The truth about CoryxKenshin. So we know about CoryxKenshin's alleged allegations with his girl and this and that and the other that took place not too long ago. So we got this video that popped up on my feed. So now we about to react to it, see what's going on now. So we're gonna do less talking, more reacting. Let's dive right into this video. Let's go.
One of the most beloved creators on YouTube was just exposed for being a toxic manipulator by one of his exes, with allegations that, at least at a first glance, looked like they'd be the end of his career.
Did you watch me sleep? Did you watch me sleep?
I hope we're not gonna be talking about this again, because this is like, we already know what all happened here, but
yeah, I actually did something to you while you were asleep too.
What?
and she already confirmed that she didn't mean it in that way or some ish like that, because people was coming at him, oh, he essayed her, this and that and the other, but she already confirmed she wasn't talking about him, this and that and the other. So
I'm sorry,
whether it's true or not,
this fetish that I do,
Well,
I didn't hurt you. You're good, right?
But just as his fans were beginning to panic, something happened that none of them saw coming. Cory not only beat the allegations in under 24 hours, he did so without saying a single word. Hi, I'm the Internet Anarchist. I create weekly YouTube documentaries,
Anarchist.
and today we're taking a closer look at the crazy situation that unfolded around CoryxKenshin. The damaging allegations that recently came out against him, including accusations of him emotionally abusing and essaying his ex. How those allegations started, and how they were debunked by the one person no one could have expected. But you know what I didn't expect?
and that's what I was talking about. She came forward and kind of clarified everything, but
76% of you would be watching my videos without subscribing. So please, take a moment to subscribe and let's get into the video. CoryxKenshin spent over 15 years cultivating his massive, and more importantly, loyal audience that loves everything about him. From his inspirational advice,
By God's grace, here I am, in front of you, telling you, you don't have any limits. And don't let anybody tell you that you do.
and unfiltered reactions.
Why you twisting like that? What the frick? What's good? What you trying to get into?
To his all-around wholesome personality.
Hey.
that's why I think it's so hard for a lot of people to believe any of the allegations, this and that and the other, because he comes off as, you know, a genuine, down-to-earth, good person. So when that allegation came out, people was shocked, like,
Not to mention his content itself that keeps viewers glued to the screen, often waiting months for his next upload.
Tap the crank, brother. Alright, I guess it just... Oh my... Let's back up. Let's go ahead and back up. Yeah, I'm black. I'm not gonna sit there and let you power up.
But while they
I'm
were looking
weak.
forward to the next entry into his horror game series, Cory's viewers received the news every YouTuber's fandom dreads the most. Cory was being accused of some heinous acts, including a straight-up crime, and it looked like there was nothing he could do to avoid getting cancelled. It happened on July 13th, 2025, when a Twitter user named TrueRipe made a post reading, "Just to spread it around, Panda Ninja XX Official on TikTok released an entire timeline regarding her abusive, manipulative, and absurdly toxic relationship with CoryxKenshin." This tweet immediately went viral, gathering over 5.5 million views in just 2 hours. And to say things looked bad for Cory would be an understatement. Under this tweet were links to the 3-part TikTok expose series uploaded by Panda Ninja XX Official, one of his ex-girlfriends.
one of his, so, oh dang, so we have what, another like girlfriend, ex-girlfriend is coming forward now? Is that what's new about this situation?
Each part was a slideshow of text, essentially explaining how heartbroken Panda was at Cory ghosting her after their brief relationship, and how he tried to get back into her life years after breaking her heart. She began by accusing Cory of being manipulative because of how easily he ghosted her, stating, "You ghosted me not because you were confused, but to teach me a lesson. You made me feel like I had to shrink to earn a reply. Every move was calculated, even if I couldn't see it back then. And anytime I tried to speak up, you twisted it into something wrong with me. And while I sat alone, replaying every word, breaking myself apart just trying to make sense of it, they were out here calling you a positive role model." She then targeted his reputation as a positive role model by declaring Cory a hypocrite for betraying himself as a man of faith. Reading, "You talk about devotion, but act like hurting people in private."
See, and this is one thing I disagree heavily on, because I know how these girls could be, how these women could be in regards of running to social media and try putting blame on a creator or someone that has a big public figure. I'm not saying that they're clout chasing, but at the same time, you're clout chasing. Like, if this happened years ago, why is this now being brought up now? Why all of a sudden are you dragging the name of Cory? And for me, I've been in some very toxic situations with women. I've ghosted plenty. So what? Am I bad? Am I a bad person all of a sudden because I ghosted you? I ghosted you for a reason. You know, I can't even count how many times I've had to ghost a female. And it's not because I'm trying to be an ass. It's just because one clear a way of saying you no longer want to be a part of your a person's life, just ghost them. I don't need to talk about why I'm ghosting you. I'm not wanting to fuck with you no more. We never solidified we were boyfriend, girlfriend, so what do I have to explain? We were a fling, we were a hookup, so be it. If I ghost you, so be it. Walk away, it is what it is, you feel me? Like,
doesn't count. That's not devotion, that's hypocrisy. You fooled a lot of people, but not me. She even went on to accuse Cory of treating her like a toy for his own amusement, and coming back to her every time he was bored. Reading, "You treated my body, my heart, my time like they were things that you could shelve and retrieve whenever it suited you.
But at the same time, it's whether or not you allow him to retrieve you or not. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, if I'm single and I'm bored, shit, let me hit up this, you feel me? Like, what you up to tonight? You feel me? Like, and it's up to you whether or not you want to reply to me or tell me, yo, Nate, I'm not interested anymore. Have a good day. Like, all right, bet. But if you fed into it, that's on you. That's not Cory's fault. If Cory hit you up because he was bored, it's up to you whether or not you want to reply.
Only existed when you needed to feel wanted. Part 2 was released the same day, featuring pretty much the same complaints of emotional abuse and overall toxic behavior. However, this time, she decided to share screenshots of her chat with Cory on Xbox messages of all places.
And I remember the last reaction I did. I don't know if we're just talking about the same thing, because I feel like we are. I don't know if there's There's a couple new things. I guess so. I don't know. I just feel like we're talking about the same thing we've already reacted to type is. But anyways, when it comes to all of this, I heard that some of these chats were not real chats. So
according to her, this conversation took place 1 year after they had broken up and featured some shocking messages from Cory, including him asking if Panda was still seeing someone, and when she asked why he's interested, his reply was downright disturbing. "Why do you ask?" "Because I'm trying to F up your life some more," with him backpedaling, claiming it to be nothing more than a joke almost immediately. Reading, "That was a joke, geez lol, I was just asking." Another set of messages also alluded to him trying to get back with her just for after heartlessly ghosting her.
And once again, girl, that's up to you whether or not you want to reply. If you end up replying and allowing him to sleep with you, that's on you, not him. If he got bored, wanted to have sex, we all grown, we all adults. Of course, everyone's going to want to have sex. So if he hits you up, what's wrong with that? If you allow him, what's wrong with that? It's on you. It's up to you to say no. It's up to you to say yes.
Reading, "I wanted you. Wanted me how? Like I've had you. Like in a relationship type of way or something else. like something else. That's kind of messed up. I wasn't a toy. I know that.
At least he's being blunt and honest and straight to the point. Like, it's something else, because he's obviously stating he doesn't want a relationship.
Wasn't just about to message you after a year and ask you to be my GF. However, while Panda wanted these messages to finally expose Cory as someone toxic, it ended up backfiring. You see, as these screenshots started getting traction, more and more of Cory's fans started to sense something odd about the messages, especially the ones where he was openly swearing. They found it difficult to believe that Cory would so easily betray his values, which, in turn, made them doubt.
See, and that's what I was talking about. People were starting to notice the chats weren't
those
real.
Screenshots were real. And as the slideshow continued, these doubts only grew stronger, especially when Panda mentioned that she was diagnosed with cancer sometime during the pandemic, a few years after her breakup with Cory. And, according to her, she decided to reach out and break the news to him in a moment of vulnerability, only for him to respond with, "That was the most passive-aggressive cancer reveal, lol." This screenshot immediately made people even more skeptical, because unlike the other images, this one didn't even show the sender's name, so there was no way to confirm if this was even Cory or not. However, before the internet could judge her as just another bitter ex trying to defame her fame,
Did Cory ever come out with a response video? Because as he mentioned in the beginning of this video, he pretty much beat it within 24 hours without even saying a word type ish. So he's never spoken about this on the internet. Because at the end of the day, I think we all kind of deserve a little explanation because of how blown proportion. But at the end of the day, in his mind, if he feeds into it, that's just more people talking about it. So if he just walks away from it, everything is gonna die down and blow over, and he could just be like, it is what it is, like, cool, more rumors, what's new, you feel me?
Famous ex-boyfriend for revenge, Panda followed up her 3-part, which included a video that flipped the entire situation.
Did you watch me sleep? Did you watch me sleep?
Yeah, I actually did something to you while you were asleep too.
What?
I'm sorry, I just got this.
Well, we've all seen this already.
What?
I didn't hurt you. You're good, right?
What'd you do, Cory?
Don't worry about it.
Cory?
Good.
Cory, what did you do?
Do nothing. Look, this camera out of my face. I didn't do anything.
The caption on this video read, "POV, you didn't know this was one of the videos you'd look back on and realize he never cared. He just wanted to see how long you'd let him hurt you." This, combined with what Cory said in the video about doing something to her in her sleep, created a massive uproar on Twitter, with Cory...
Bro, if you guys are having some sort of intimate relations, bro, like, you know how much goofiness happens within relationships? I kid you not. Like, even like for me being in relationships, like, I could make a joke, be like, huh, you want to know what I like, you feel me? Like, it's jokes. It's not for real, especially if nothing was reported or she's stating that, oh, you scared me last night because you did this. Like, no, they're both giggling and laughing. You feel me? Like, y'all gotta chill.
Cory getting accused of SA. Naturally, Cory's fanbase had an incredibly mixed reaction to these allegations. Some people openly accepted them, with tweets like, "Y'all, I'm actually grieving the CoryxKenshin situation. What do you mean? The dude I grew up watching has SA allegations with videotaped proof." And CoryxKenshin is another reminder to quit being parasocial with these celebrities because you don't know them, while others continued defending him until he came out with his own side of the story. The people defending Cory were...
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. I think I do remember him dropping this.
Also quick to point out that there's no direct mention of Cory essaying her
I just never reacted to it.
in any of her TikTok slideshows or the videos she posted, and that it's possible that people just misinterpreted something that was meant as a joke that might have been in poor taste, but shouldn't automatically get him cancelled. Thankfully, these allegations didn't even last a full 24 hours before being debunked by the last person anyone expected, Panda herself. Soon after the tweet went viral, she posted another TikTok clearing up the allegations herself, by firstly dispelling
Once again, we already know about all of this, so...
any SA rumors.
This was literally not intended to attack or have attacks towards Cory. So please stop the SA allegations towards him. That is not true, and that's not what I said.
And also declaring that her posts were not meant to defame Cory.
I just really want to make this clear that, and this is very important, I'm saying this literally with all my heart, this was never about defaming Cory at all. It literally was me venting about something that happened to me in the past that did hurt me.
However, this only created more confusion on the internet. Some believed her instantly and started celebrating Cory beating the allegations, while others were still wondering if she was really telling the truth. Fortunately, a creator by the name of AlphaXAlpha took matters into his own hands. He scheduled a live call on TikTok with Panda Ninja to clear everything up, and to the delight of everyone.
I think I remember when this came out. I didn't actually watch it. I was kind of just over the whole, you know, back and forth. Like, honestly, like I said, if Cory did come out with a statement, I didn't watch it. I don't know what I was doing to where I couldn't keep up with it. But if he did come out with a statement, obviously, I think everyone just threw this out of proportion. And to be honest, I blame the woman coming out years later talking about this and that and the other. Oh, I didn't mean to try to defame him, this and that. It just, you're only saying that, I feel like, because it didn't work. At the end of the day, it just didn't work the way you planned it to work.
CoryxKenshin fan, she stuck to her stance about the allegations being false.
The essay happened to me when I was younger.
A whole different person.
And it has nothing to do with him. Like, and I said that many times in my letter. I never said it. You guys kind of assume because of his wording.
It's because of your wording and the way you posted it and everything in that nature. It's on you.
In the video.
However, while the allegations themselves were thankfully disproven pretty quickly, this entire event highlighted a major problem with the internet's landscape today. And that's how quickly a piece of misinformation can spread anywhere. Even though Panda never directly stated that Cory essayed her, thousands assumed that was the case and began attacking Cory. But that wasn't even the worst part of it, because within hours of these allegations coming out, several other posts started popping up on Twitter, flinging dirt at everyone involved, like some people claiming that Panda was actually cheating on Cory and that's why he left her. Of course, part of the blame also has to go to the Twitter user who started the drama in the first place, Too Ripe, as the language they used, specifically words like manipulative and abusive, made the situation seem more serious than it was. And while they have deleted the original post since it was debunked, the damage is already done. There will now always be a subset of people who only saw the original allegations and would always assume Cory to be a horrible person in the future. But the person most responsible for spreading these allegations is still Panda Ninja herself, who claimed that she wasn't sharing her story to gain clout, but to vent her frustration.
But she definitely did. At the end of the day, that's what she did.
About how Cory hurt her, but no one's buying that excuse, with comments like, "This is so annoying, why would she vent this online? TikTok isn't your friend. Vent to Cory about how he made you feel, or talk to a therapist. She literally couldn't be doing anything but clout chasing." And nope, I do not care. Venting is not what she did. It was a bitter ex mentality. You do not.
Yup, and that's exactly what it is. Not only is she a clout chaser, but it's a bitter ex. Bro, I swear on everything, I've been through this already. I've even been to jail about some, you feel me? And while I was locked up, somebody wanted to make a post about me because she felt safe and this and that and the other. Like, are you serious, bruh? And I'm not going to get too much into it because this is years ago dealing with this, but
vent your feelings out on TikTok. TikTok is not your friend. She did it to absolutely damage Cory's reputation. She should have sorted things out with Cory, sought therapy for past traumas, and vented about it to friends and family. Even if we assume she was telling the truth, her posting the screenshots and video on the internet just to vent was plain irresponsible, since this could have easily spiraled into something big enough to jeopardize his career. Take Slazer as an example. He was accused of being a rapist by his ex-girlfriend, resulting in the entire internet turning against him. And while he was able to definitively prove these allegations false, the mental toll of this whole experience forced him to retire from YouTube altogether. Fortunately, Cory's incredibly loyal fanbase rallied to his side immediately, stopping the allegations from taking hold until he had a chance to reply, which, in turn, pressured Panda into debunking the allegations herself. At the time of writing, Cory still hasn't even acknowledged the allegation.
Okay, so he hasn't acknowledged it. Okay, so it wasn't me that I missed the video or anything like that. So, okay.
Let alone responded to them. Though, considering how his fans have already cleared his name, it's unlikely that he ever will.
He doesn't have to at the end of the day, because once again, I don't even have to say anything. Once again, this is old news. I don't know why this video just came out, because we're going on a couple of months since this whole ordeal, but it is what it is. We got the reaction done. I still put in my 2 cents on how I feel. If you guys end up watching the whole video, I do appreciate it. Smash the like button, leave a comment, click that bell while you're at it. Till next time, I'm gonna see y'all next time. I'm out.